Today we're going to create this graph using Python, Matplotlib, and a bit of Pandas. Let's get right into it. Firstly, we're going to import these libraries. Then we are going to read the CSV file. I think I will put it into in the description or a modified version of it. This is the data frame. It's a table. It's kind of a table which is just formatted in a unique way by Pandas, which I will actually do a video on in the future. And I think it will pop up on the screen right now. Anyways, I added this boilerplate code that I actually explained in the previous video, which will appear on the screen right now. Okay, to the new ports. Firstly, we are going to scatter to place the circles on the graph. Should be in that order with the color and such, the size, which can be increased or decreased as you can see. Okay, then we would like to add the x ticks and y ticks to be to specific values that we would like from 3 to 14, and I think these arrays can be removed by show. Okay, this will be the ticks from 3 to 14, so exclusive as I said in the previous video. And then we're going to add the normal things like the label, the title, and so on and so forth. Okay, then this is the new part. We are going to add text in specific places, which will be in the top right, top left, bottom right, and bottom left by a function called in the PLT library or the Pyplot library called text, which is kind of convenient. And this is the x and y coordinates of this text, the font size, and the color of a hex value. This will be the result in the top right corner. And then we will create this for every single value, every single corner, I mean, for a strong, poor, defense, and etc. And then we would like to place the crosshairs of the middle of the plot, which will be actually quite simple. I think I haven't explained this, but it's too easy to explain. The PLT plot actually just does a continuous line with end segments, of course, not dashed or anything. So for example, if you would like to do from 0 to 14, the x-axis, it will be like a diagonal from the left to the right, like y equal x, but it's not quite that. Okay, then we would like to get it into the exact center of the graph. So we would like to use the data frame functions of mean, which is actually the sum of the values over the number of the values. In the x-axis, of course, the xg, and the y-axis, the xGA. And from 3 to 14 in my case, because this is actually the minimum and maximum of the plot. So this will be the case. And then we would like to be a dashed line, which will be line style equal a colon, which will be a dashed line. And we would like to be to make it actually a smaller line width, which is 1. Yes, it is. And then repeat the same thing for the horizontal, which we just switch this with that. It's just reversed. Okay, that will be it. We would like to make the color of that into a light gray or dark gray. Why is the left one, the vertical one, not like the horizontal one? Wait a second. Oh, it was just a rendering thing because it's too small. Look, it's actually the same color. Okay. Then what's missing? Oh, the text for every single team. Okay. This is actually the tricky, or not tricky, but the part that is most tricky. We will actually loop through every single data frame row, which is by for index and row in df.iterate rows, which returns an index and the row. We will actually plot dot text the row xg, the same exact philosophy of this text, the x and the y, but in dynamic values. Row title, and then the font size to be like 14, for example. This will be it. The problem with that is that they are actually overlapping over the scatter plots, which we will actually modify by decreasing the x by like a 0.3 and the y by 0.26, increase it by 0.26. This is actually like a trial and error thing. In my case, this was the most applicable for most of the values, as you can see, but actually Chelsea isn't that good. It's too close to Liverpool. So we would like to remove that text. So how do we do that? I would actually recommend to go through the documentation, and if you couldn't find how to do it or how to bypass this problem, just search it on Google. I think a Stack Overflow or any other site will help. If not, ask any AI, just try to find the solution on yourself by yourself. And in my case, I found the solution on a Stack Overflow question, which actually just says that this returns an object, which is a text object, which has a dot remove function that removes the text from it. So we will actually save every single text that we create in a texts array. Texts, okay? And then we will see from the data frame 0, 1, 2, 3, the fourth index is Chelsea. So we come here and say texts for dot remove. This will remove the Chelsea text. Then we would like to place the text of Chelsea. Wait a moment. The Chelsea text, I don't actually, here it is. The Chelsea text, but we decrease the y value by 0.5 instead of increasing it by almost a quarter. And this will be the final final display, final picture. I believe there is nothing else to do. Yes. Oh, actually, in the previous video, I did not say this, but if you would like to save this picture in your desktop, just do the save figure and the name of your plot in that. It will automatically save it as a PNG in your directory. Okay, that's it, I believe. Thank you for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below if you have any questions or any requests to do any tutorials on. Thank you for watching.